Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. We currently see a bit of a Bitcoin pump. So Solana has moved up a little bit as well. At the moment, all of this is no evidence that any low is in. It is quite a strong move up, yes, and it came quite impulsively, quite strong. But for now, with regards to Bitcoin as well, I might update once more later. We just need to see how this is evolving. Everything that needed to be said about Bitcoin was said in my previous video, by the way. So the alternative scenario, I think, is working out at the moment. But this is a Solana video. So let's take a look at Solana. It is still very weak, shows weakness here, and basically two scenarios can unfold here now. So as I said to you before, the low could be in. This is one possibility where we can count this low here at $35.80. Or let me just figure out what is the absolute low. It was $35.62. Yeah, this was the low of the wave 5 here. On Coinbase, we, for example, had this swing low here lower than this low from the 12th of May, indicating that, yeah, the low could be in, because as you know, I did expect all the way down here lower lows and lower highs for Solana. A lower low compared to the one from the 12th of May. And while it didn't happen here on the FTX exchange, it did, for example, happen on Coinbase. So there are exchanges where it happened and exchanges where it didn't happen. So we can count this as an intact 5-wave decline to the downside, which means from a higher level point of view, the overall target for Solana was reached anyway. That was given at $30 to $55 for this overall correction. So that was reached from a higher level point of view. And if we zoom in, now also the lower wave count has reached a potential low. So this is the first possibility, not, and I have to say that very clearly, not my primary expectation. And why that is the case, I'll get to in a minute as well. The possibility, if this really is the low, there are a couple of things that now need to happen to confirm that. One is the absolute low here at $35 and what did I say? $35 and, oh, let me just check. No, it's not. Let's try to find the lowest point here. No, the actual low, $35.62. So the $35.62 level needs to stay absolutely intact for that. Yeah, we want that level to stay intact as a low. And this is the first thing that needs to stay in place as a significant low in order to make this uptrend possible. Because if as soon as you make a lower low, the uptrend is broken. But the second thing that needs to happen is that we need to see here a 5-wave move to the upside. So this could, of course, also be counted as a wave 1. Then this would be a wave 2. The next wave would be a wave 3, and here we will see a decision. The wave 4 to the downside and the wave 5 to the upside. All of that would then be corrected once more, so FOMO not needed at this stage. Usually not. Yeah. In most cases, you will see a decisive move down afterwards. You will always see something. How far it goes is hard to say. Usually, you would see the move down between 50% and 80% retracement. However, that needs to happen. What that means that the wave 2 could be complete, and we would need to see in a wave 3 that $48 level or $48.41 that I have highlighted here, that needs to be broken, and that would be broken in the next wave up. In a wave 3 wave, we would need to get to at least $52 in that wave 3 wave. And that means we would need to see impulsive and decisive price action above the wave 4 high here. Yeah, so first of all, above the wave 1, but what is even more important is the previous wave 4 high. And that is here at $48.40. When we see decisive price action above that level, that low stays in place, which it of course would then do if we move up. But we need to see that decisive price action above the previous wave 4. Then this is a first step that would indicate that the low is in. At the moment, there is no proof for that. Yeah, the only indication we have is that we can counter 5-wave move down, But for me at the moment, more likely is the second scenario that I'm going to show you, and that is the one that I already told you about in the last couple of videos, that in fact the wave 5 will end probably down here somewhere, and that what we see here is just the wave 1 of the last wave 5, so that the wave 5 here will be an extended wave that we have seen here with that lower high, a wave 2. This could, by the way, absolutely not be finished yet. Yeah, so there is no guarantee that this wave 2 is finished. We could also see the wave 2 over here when this leg, which is currently coming up, makes a higher high here compared to the previous one. All that the wave 2 is not allowed to do in a further downtrend is to move above the previous wave 4. So it is not allowed to move above 48, 41. If that happens and we see decisive price action above that level, it could be a breakout scenario. At the moment, my primary expectation would be that either we have seen here the wave 2 already. Yeah, absolutely possible. Let's see which Fibonacci retracement level we reached. We reached not quite the 78.6% Fib level, so it might be we actually come up higher once more, because this could only be the wave A. This here is the wave B, and we're now going to see the wave C to the upside that could reach 45.74 or $47. So this is what we're looking at here. And yeah, so possibly we see a little bit more of an extended wave 2 to the upside. Yeah, so a bit like that. From that wave 2 then, we would need to see in a downtrending scenario, a move down in a wave 3, here highlighted again in pink. Then a wave 4 correction to the upside again. Then a wave 5, and that wave 5 then could finally complete then that overall correction for Solana, that there will be one more lower low, and that would be here. In my opinion, it should be still hovering above $20. That would be an ideal target in my opinion, from the short time frame point of view. And so yeah, just to summarize, I still expect lower lows for Solana, given that we still have no decisive price action above $48, yeah, $48.40. We are still making lower lows and lower highs. So at the moment, I have no reason to change it, even though we can count a 5-wave move down here. But we also need to take into account the other circumstances, like here, we are still in a downtrend, so no positive confirmation that the trend is changing. And also what I would consider is Bitcoin. I still expect a lower low for Bitcoin, and that could really mean that Solana will drop down to around about $20. That is a key support, and that is a key support because we see it here on the daily chart. If we zoom out here, earlier in 2021, June, July, May, we had support around the $20 level. So yeah, and that is my view about Solana at the moment. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.